Morning, Master Jedi. Now, I'm not going to beat around the bush. We need help, and I'm hoping you can provide it. The Twin Suns pirates think they can get away with murder, and usually do. But now, they're selling our people as slaves, and we won't stand for it.
You can still fight back.
Have you seen the militia around here? Part-time farmers and half-trained boys. But we're doing our best. We don't know where they're holding the slaves, but we have uncovered a different Twin Suns operation. Old Zerka droids. They're smuggling them off-planet by way of a warehouse outside Anchorhead. I figure that's the place to start looking for anything more.
Can you tell me anything else about this area?
They guard the warehouse pretty heavily. Some of the thugs there are sure to know what the other side of their operation is doing. Search any communications you find. See if you can follow the trail to uncover their slaving operation. The children of Anchorhead are counting on you.
You're Shanax? I hear you're selling slaves for the Twin Suns.
Yinga yinga kijita, nimni tanuv, alelo kwekuta. Chobot I kafstuan, dile jihulo kuta.
I was hoping this wouldn't come to violence.
Chino hagwa buntacho, chubalong haku. Wo grani tampio da pushi wompa, pu tula musta.
Slaves are free.
I know. We've had a few turn up here with a wild story about a lone woman who took on all the Twin Suns. I'll send some of the militia boys to hold that hangar the Suns were working out of. We'll make sure no one starts that sort of thing up again. On behalf of the free men of Tatooine, I thank you.
What's with the weapons? Expecting an attack?
Neguijan baja ta ko poeta sawata kuimwa ka ume guije. Sigo maharaze kwa habu yakaumba hwa tuka fada dai.
That's of little concern to me.
Ni unka wasa ubo huida kuim yo yafade ya. Me hu ke ta je upa haka ke chu hin chu chibu ko wananu. Ta ke to ka ko wata je la waka ne he kwa ba he ko hasama ne ho hame. Kwe mi ne we hu me me bwe hi ma ga ha no e ne te ka.
How does this benefit me?
We shema wa bui, we swenga ba wa bareleme. We need to hata ko wata kakakata kwe na muda.
Your client is safe now. I think I've flushed all of the assassins.
Me hu ke ta je upa haka ke chu hin chu chibu ko wananu. Ta ku kwa une ni wa no ingwa sha kunga sha me. Isn't it a waza zama dwe, we jame me dwe?
Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka. Joto getwanga chuska, nucha kichawa.
Seems like you should take care of that yourself.
O pagthra wanawaga mi punawa duetwipe. Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka. Chaskruni dopat kurira dokanki kung.
Where's the best place to begin?
Tauz azulas uvaltung mi chakulka dimaji. Negtori na natuta ta aita wanawanga na chuba. Patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko.
Eat your finger la.
There are droids stealing holocams from Anchorhead. I traced their control signal here.
Bahonkabi, shawana wanki. Iskakashi. Bedwana urbi kilawata banki, donko potokanoda.
Do this again, and things will get very unpleasant for you.
Yuna iska chanaga wa chi, kaspeina kontinka. Mo gutuni ompi bedwana, ni popo chopa uma.
Tuni rana nuprata donko?
There was a Jawa controlling the droids remotely. He was responsible for stealing the holocams, but I got them back.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya? Nam kanoya choski nawi. O grani tampio da pushi wompa. Pu tula musta.
Wafumare to poto dwana wanki wapata ya tuka loka. Nakulagi wantumba, mulimi wata wampa.
What's your reasoning on that?
Chapomka utmangisa, chapod I kafuan chawa. Bedwana urbi kilawata banki, donko potokanoda. So how to pull your is, Divoto, seko to wupi wupi.
If there are mad droids here, they need to be stopped, not coddled.
Chikopa tu mulishi guma. Unabonko wa uni kupa tontikak makituki. Mo gutuni ompi bedwana, ni popo chopa uma.
I've taken care of things.
Hopado no pamuva. Kava no pistu popo una. Los noji tama tatisa.
Good day to you. I didn't think I'd see an honest-to-life Jedi here for another decade. I am Trey Nevares, Goodwill Ambassador to Tatooine for the Galactic Republic. Dare I hope you're here in the Republic's service as well?
If you've got a point, I suggest getting to it.
I'm here to gain grassroots support for the Republic by offering our technology to defend Tatooine settlements. But there have been complications.
You want to give these guys ships and weapons?
Oh no, nothing like that. Believe me, the Senate remembers that Toydaria debacle. I have perimeter sensors that detect specific life forms. They'll help the settlers protect themselves from raids, sand people, that sort of thing. Unfortunately, in trying to set the sensors, several locals were killed by raids, sand people, that sort of thing. And now, they're blaming me for the deaths unless I set the sensors myself.
What precisely are you offering?
I have a discretionary spending account for,
discretionary spending. I can see you're well compensated. The locals all agreed that the best place for the sensors was in some of the taller rock embankments. They should last longer that way. Here's everything I've got. If you get these working, we might show them the Republic's got their best interests at heart. I just received a delegation from one of the outer settlements that said the sensors had already helped them repel an Anuba attack. They want to discuss a formal alliance with the Republic. I cannot thank you enough.
I've always found credits more effective than words.
Transfer is already made, my friend. You don't even have to ask. You know, when I first came here, I admit I was hoping not to stay. I mean, the weather alone. But the people here, they've got something you just don't see on Coruscant. I'm glad we have them on our side.
I don't know what to do, Ton. They have me.
But you're a hero, Wraith. The supplies you snuck back to us are the only reason we've lasted this long. Don't give up now.
It's over, Ton. I can't even protect the ones I love. I'm just a glorified thief, not a hero. Look there, a Jedi. A Jedi would never let their loved ones get kidnapped by a pack of brutal pirates. That's a real hero for you, not like me.
I'm really not interested in being dragged into your problems.
You don't understand. Wraith's been helping the people of Tatooine for years. Someone has to help him. Pirates think that just because Tatooine is off the beaten path, they can do whatever they want here. They murder, steal, burn. Wraith was the first one to stand up to them.
I merely returned what had been stolen, and when the scumbags realized they'd never catch me, they took my loved ones instead. I've no means to pay the ransom, and a rescue mission would be suicidal. Some hero I turned out to be.
I could deal with this problem, if I had the right incentive.
To help Wraith? Of course. I'll take up a collection and make sure your work is rewarded.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. Just please make sure they don't come to harm.
And make those scumbags pay.
You're back. Did you rescue them? Are my loved ones finally safe?
You want your precious loved ones? There. There they are.
No! Why would you do that? Why? Why?
Wraith, I don't... Toys? This was all about toys? That's what the pirates took from you?
Shut up! Just shut up! Maybe I can still fix them.
Manalang yang perlu, amka kalami na yakira lebua. Mami lebik bak manuk, maraka naja ki nam yapamyak. Inik maraka, nayanaram, kam kalu amka manik.
Sounds dangerous. I'll take care of it.
Ripoknane kari maraka. Amkam ja lebik mem arik. Manalang yang perlu. Amka kalami na yakira lebua. Inik maraka. Nayanaram. Kam kalu amka manik.
That seems simple enough to me.
Ripoknane kari maraka. Amkam ja lebik mem arik. Inik maraka, nayanaram, kam kalu amka manik. Inik maraka, nayanaram, kam kalu amka manik. Mem kanet nom, prahanim karema nubu. Ripoknane kari maraka. Amkam ja lebik mem arik.
Good luck with all this.
Mami lebik bak manuk. Maraka naja ki nam yapamyak.
Never seen a Jedi up close before. Bet you could take down a whole army of imps if you wanted. I'm Commander Trudeau. Some out here insist the Imperials don't plan to stay. I say, once their excavations are complete, they'll conquer Anchorhead. But you could help hold them off. Make sure they're too busy with the Sand People to notice us.
Get to the point or get out of my sight.
Right. Well, there's these Sand People, the cruelest, most vicious tribe on Tatooine. Those crazies are the only thing between us and the imps. Sadly, they won't be around much longer. The Empire's poisoning their water, thinning them out as we speak. Pains me to say it, but we've got to help them.
Sounds like you've been out in the sun too long.
Helping those bloodthirsty mongrels turns my stomach, but it's our only option. I've got some water cleanser here. It should be enough to clean their tainted wells. Of course, they'll try to kill you while you do it. Still, if that tribe of Sand People fall, a lot of innocent people are next.
I suppose there's little choice in the matter.
Thank you. You've made the right decision. Use this cleaner to cure their water. Funny to be saving Sand People, but the enemy of my enemy. The Sand People are pushing those blasted Imperials back. You really stirred them up good. Bet the imps are furious after what you pulled.
I've yet to face anything I can't overcome.
You're something, all right. I'd wish you luck out there, but you probably don't need it. Yeah, better get back to business myself. Thanks again. I won't forget what you've done here.
Libaka mama nakinaya. Bilak mamua kam libik. Manalang yang perlo. Amka kalami nayakira lebua.
Did this warlord kill your friends?
Ki ukapam. Agak anga ungeg. Abak ninkara. Memiolo gepek. Libaka mama nakinaya. Bilak mamua kam libik.
It's a big desert. Tracking one slave caravan won't be easy.
Ripok nane kari maraka. Anghamja lebik mem arik. Mami lebik bak manuk. Maraka naja ki nam yapamyak. Manalang yang perlo. Amka kalami nayakira lebua. Mami lebik bak manuk. Maraka naja ki nam yapamyak. Ripok nane kari maraka. Anghamja lebik mem arik.
Manchi doti puna kabog nuni slemo. Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Ni at ambumpa poshura mokili moklanki.
That's of little concern to me.
Wo grani tampio da pushi wompa. Pu tula musta. Piti do tenya go kaka jujo. Da biska ku paliya. Kabano tase makipuna. Mali tuta odmishka.
How many Mandalorians are out there?
Tauz azulas uval tung mi chakulka dimaji. Chobet I kafstuan dileji hulo kuta.
The Mandalorian leader wouldn't listen to reason. He's dead.
Okabi no bota yoka to crispa. Chikos pa ini kudad ijigliska chanagawa. Wanta humpa Muri rava fupa jipampawula.
Steve Pamahu Maga! Wama Otoja Koga Utapawa, du Bambawula.
That makes sense to me.
Klaska Nuta Piano Casplota. Pogwachi Chapa Chimpa, no ye Makashisa. Wafumare to Boto Bana, Wanki Wapata, Yatukaruka.
Seems like you should take care of that yourself.
No, Kabaja Olwa Kushapunyo. Steve Magnagulo Chobaka. Wan Pachuta Chikado.
So we're done here, right?
Manana tupa chanti. Ranga unupa pe chupa noi. Chinana shapi kise. Kuka du choski na wakuchusa. Yo makta chi pompota. Nagulagi wantumpa. Mulira wata wampa. So how to punyo is Dimoto, Sekoto Wupi Wupi.
I need more. What are we talking about here?
Yuna Liska Chanagawa, Chi, Caspaina Confinca.
Let's try words, shall we?
Mo Kilamo Klunki, Yat, Ambumpa Boshuda. Mo Gutuni Ompi Bedwana, Nipopo Chopa Uma. Fwipanega Tweety, Hey, Boka Tonko, Wana Wanga.
The Geonosians will be forced to move on. Now, you should be able to return home soon.
Taponko Mangisa, Chopod I Kafuanchawa. Tikalia Skre Krula Waska.
Sorry to bother you, stranger. We sure could use a hand cleaning up these dead and wounded.
What we really need's help driving off those sand people who caused this mess.
I don't think shouting is necessary.
Easy for you to say. We got what, 10, 15 dead, more injured? It'll keep up if we don't stop those sand people.
I won't send our boys into a slaughter. They're farmers, not soldiers.
So don't. But when someone who can help comes by, ask them to, instead of getting them to play doctor and mortician.
I'd be happy to crack some sand people's skulls. Just shut up.
See? I knew someone would be willing to help us. Come back here when you've taught those sand people a lesson.
We don't got a lot, but I'm sure the folks will be happy to donate to anyone who gets those monsters off their backs. That's the last of the wounded. Sent those who could walk onto Anchorhead, just in case.
Looks like that won't be a concern after all, Dak. Look who's back. Did you drive those sand people off? Teach them not to mess with our settlements?
They are one with the Force.
Thank the stars. We, passed the collection. Not much, really, but we're grateful. Really, we are.
You have my gratitude.
Folks out here are breathing easy for once. We appreciate what you've done.
Hope you're not planning on settling out here. These parts ain't too friendly to humans. Well, to anyone who ain't one of those blasted sand people. We made sure to build on land the sand people never used. Didn't matter. They're attacking us, our livestock, our vaporators. Anything they can do to drive us off.
There's plenty more useless desert up for grabs.
You think we're gonna let some Google-eyed desert freaks drive us out of our homes? All we need is someone who can drive the beast back long enough to repair our vaporators. Long as we're getting fresh water, we can wait them out. Otherwise, dry season will kill us off before the sand people ever do.
What would be involved?
I'll show you where we're trying to harvest the water from. You just gotta get past the sand people camped around all our vaporators. Wiggle the switch a few times and make sure they're working. And if you cut down their numbers some, well, that'll just help us have a better chance in the next raid.
Your evaporators are working now.
Thank you. I'll think of you next time I have a shower. Well, you know what I mean. Just water's our life here, and you've given it back to us. And it looks like you've got the whole camp of those sand rats on the run.
Hey, company! It's about time! Come to see me off? Care to have a drink with the unluckiest soldier this side of... wherever we are?
You smell like you've had a few too many drinks already.
I've only just got started 2, maybe 3 hours ago. Whole squad got wiped out in an ambush. Now it's just me. Figure I ought to try to finish our mission, though. Owe it to them and all. Just no way I'm making it out alive.
I assume your objective wasn't to sit there and get drunk.
Supposed to slice the Empire's comm relays. Would have been high risk even when I had backup. Got the data spike here. You want it? You can have it. Not like I'll get close enough to use it anyhow. If you can slice the relays, maybe my squad didn't die for nothing.
You should return to your superiors and tell them the mission was a success.
I should, but I'm not dead yet. And not that I'm complaining. Stranger, I drink to you, but I think I'll stop while I can still stand. I'll dry out a little and call for someone to pick me up. Thank you again.
Visual reinforcement. Look here, BT-9. Members of the Jedi Order certainly remember their oaths. I am Fez Burba, Scientist Notary of the Republic and Planetary Consult to the Galactic Senate.
Master, weren't you removed from that position?
Nonsense. The committee only reassigned me to Tatooine because they recognized this planet's dire need of my genius. I was about to solve Tatooine's permanent drought problems when disaster struck my research. However, I think you could help.
Weren't you conducting research on Coruscant?
A bungling assistant cost me my grant, so I was forced to conduct my experiments somewhere more economical. My research indicates that there could be massive reserves of water deep beneath the planet's surface. Think of what that would mean to the people of Tatooine. Crops, refreshments, bathing.
I think we both know that's not true.
It is the absolute truth, and I can prove it. I was testing my theory when the Sand People raided my laboratory. I was about to send my remaining assistant to retrieve the results.
I assure you, Master, it's impossible. There are still hordes of Sand People pillaging that region.
Given the lack of success by his predecessors, that would appear to be true.
How many assistants have you sent on this errand?
Oh, about 3. Was it 4? No matter. Their sacrifices will not be forgotten once Tatooine is covered in fertile growth. While you're out among those bloodthirsty savages, if you find my missing assistants, please retrieve them. Much of my research data is stored in their memory cores. I knew it! I knew it! I knew you'd return victorious. See, BT-9? That could be you striding confidently back to my praise.
Yes, Master. I will always regret what could have been.
Now, my illustrious hero. My research?
You really thought I was just going to hand something like this over to you?
You mean to steal my research? But that's my only hope of winning back the research committee's good graces. Here, please. This is everything I have. Take it. Just don't rob me of my redemption.
I'm glad you can see I'm worth it.
Come, BT-9. I'm afraid we're going to have to hawk your legs to pay for that.
What? But Master...